My name is Dr. Tepring Piquado, and I am representing Chamber of Progress today. It's a tech trade industry coalition committed to ensuring all Americans benefit from technological leaps. I would like to start by thanking the author for your engagement, your staff's engagement on this important, thoughtful issue and how to bolster local journalism. So my testimony today represents that journalism in this country is particularly important and local journalism is really essential for a thriving democracy. However, I'm going to present to you 4 fatal flaws specific to this committee, not exhaustive. First, this bill requires platforms to line the pockets of large national news outlets. We know this because the local broadcaster and local publisher definition in the bill actually defined as, I quote, local, regional, national, or international matters, not just local journalism, which is supposed to be the primary goal of the bill. Second, this bill requires platforms to pay media outlets based on the number of times articles are clicked on or presented. This does incentivize the clickbait. It does incentivize sensational media. It does incentivize A/B testing of headlines, which is not local journalism, which this is supposed to be the primary goal of this bill. Third, this bill requires an eligible digital journalism provider to spend at least 40% of the funds, which we've already heard. What we didn't hear is the second part of that sentence, and maintaining or enhancing the production of distribution of news or information. So let me repeat that, and maintaining or enhancing the production and distribution of news or information. This does not require outlets to increase the amount of salaries to those local journalists. It does not require to increase the salaries of those with those funds. However, there might be outlets that may very well allocate 70% of the funds and take out those salary expenses that they were paying in lieu of whatever they want, paying executives or marketing or web development, but not journalist salaries. Right now, the bill does not specify it goes to increasing journalist salaries, unlike in a royalties situation, which is supposed to be the primary goal of this bill. Fourth and final, this bill does require companies to keep even harmful content, or else be the subject to litigation for changing the placement of social media content from one month to another. This non-retaliation provision essentially guarantees that platforms must carry the content provided by all eligible publishers, including the content of those publishers who have historically spread misinformation or disinformation. This bill does not increase the production of high-quality local news content, which is supposed to be the primary goal of this bill. To be clear, we're not opposed to supporting local journalism. This bill does not do that. There are alternative solutions, such as tax credits or subscription subsidies to local medias or outlets that hire local news and support them with fair wages, that don't reward peddlers of clickbait and misinformation or well-funded media news outlets.
I'm going to need you to wrap up. Thank you.
That actually don't report on California news. In closing, I thank the author for her sincere effort to increase reporting of local news. However, I implore you to join consumer advocacy groups, civil rights groups, and community groups such as ACLU, California Action, Cal Matters, Cal Chamber, EFF, TechNet, to not move this legislation forward tonight.